If student athletes don't make the grade, they won't make the team. That's the message Henrico County and Richmond schools are sending out about new GPA requirements for students who play sports.
Tonight, the Henrico School Board votes on raising grade standards for middle school athletes. This, of course, after they already raised the bar for high school athletes.
Tonight, Brent Solomon takes a closer look at both challenges and benefits for the tough requirement. His story is new at 5.
There's no question we all want our children to excel. In doing so, raising the bar often translates into success. In other cases, the answers don't come as easy. On the court, either you've got it or you don't.
Every day I work out after school. I go after school. Then after I come from the workout after school, and I end at like 6:30, I go and play basketball again when I get home.
It's Evan Kane's love for the game that keeps him reaching for more, although life sometimes meets obstacles.
They weren't really doing nothing with their life, and I was just hanging around them so much, won't get my work done.
This year, Kane transferred schools to get a fresh start in the classroom, and that's the renewed focus for hundreds of student athletes right now. Henrico just raised the requirement to a 2.0 GPA for student athletes to play. Sociology professor and author of Living Through the Hoop, Dr. Ruben May has concerns after talking with young athletes struggling to make the grade.
Many of them have already met with such struggles with education that they're oftentimes discouraged. And it's through athletic participation that many of them are able to sustain participation in school overall.
So he says extra support is critical to make this new plan work. Otherwise,
many of them will turn toward those very things that we try to encourage students to shy away from, the risks that are related to living life on the street.
Richmond schools enacted the 2.0 requirement 2 months after deciding to raise the bar.
We have baseball coaches who can't field the team.
Henrico, on the other hand, is using next year as a pilot, then making the mandate in 2014, offering extra tutoring to help struggling athletes. Dr. May says now the pressure is on the district to do it right.
If we implement a program, we jump from a 1.7 to a 2.0, and we don't have the necessary support, meaning tutoring, meaning campus support, educational support for the student, then we're at risk at cutting them loose.
Especially when so many student athletes' worlds seem to center around their sport.
I got other talents, but I love basketball so much, cutting it out of my life would probably be a big, I don't know. Some people, they're surrounded by bad environments, and if they're not doing something that they love or sticking to it, they might go into something bad, it is what it is.
Kane is committing to concentrate so he won't lose focus.
I'm going to try everything in my power for it not to happen.
Henrico's Commonwealth attorney, Shannon Taylor, is weighing in. She told us from a public safety standpoint, it's important to keep kids in school. A goal Dr. May says can be achieved in part by keeping student athletes engaged and able to do what motivates so many of them to succeed. I'm Brent Solomon for NBC 12.
We reached out to Henrico Superintendent of Schools for an interview and received a statement from the district spokesman saying in part that it will work to empower coaches, teachers, and parents to rally around student athletes and helping them learn to put academics first.